welcome back. Now, of course, there were multiple factors that actually hit the market on Friday. One was, of course, the Infosys selling pressure. The stock was down in excess of 9% that day. The second figure that really made the markets a little nervous on Friday was inflation numbers. Now, it was almost 9%. That's the number that we were looking at in terms of headline numbers for March. Not looking very impressive. Now, what bearing will that have on the RBI's decision to hike the rates even further? Now, analysts say that a 25 BPS hike cannot be ruled out. Let's get an expert's perspective on number one, a potential hike, and number two, the impact it will have in terms of capital and liquidity for corporate India. Let's first begin with the number one at this point. The impact, do you think the RBI will actually move forward with a 25 basis points hike?
Obviously, because the inflation is a major concern for RBI, and I think they will hike minimum 25 BPS in the coming policy meet scheduled for May 3rd. And this sort of persistent hikes, if the RBI hikes it for another 2 more rounds, then I don't think the corporates will enjoy the benefit of the cost of capital will definitely shoot up, and the growth will definitely be plugged. It's sure to happen.
So we have been talking about inflation being a very structural problem, fundamental problem with the system as a whole, not so much as a function of liquidity.
Normally the food inflation used to go up, but this time there is a moderation in the food inflation. The core inflation has shot up.
Right.
And there is a consecutive uptick in the past 2 months data.
Right.
If you take the textiles, chemicals and metal alloys. So the cost pressures is visible, and in the economy it has become broad based.
Okay.
So it's really a concern which we have to look into it, and I don't know how RBI is going to sort out this issue, and one more hawkish statement will come from the RBI and we have to live with it.
Okay, now there are multiple areas that are actually hit with when the rate is hiked, but one of the first areas to get hit is of course the banking arena. So what banking was the favorite, was the darling of the market when we saw the markets rush up to hitting their nearly all-time highs. Yeah. So in that context, how do you see the banking stocks performing? Do you think this will really impact their net interest margins?
Yeah, obviously squeeze will be there, but it depends upon the banks to banks, and we have to wait for the CASA ratios. It differs from bank to bank. So the PSU banks might get a small impact, and the strong private sector banks will not have any impact even if there is going to be another 25 BPS rise.
Right.
So it depends on bank to bank basis. We can't take a broader call on that. But temporarily all financial stocks will take a small beating ahead of the hike.
Right. So would you attribute that the current selling that we are seeing in the banking stocks to perhaps
obviously,
this negative
because
view?
After the inflation numbers were announced, because people were expecting only 8.4 and still it is around 9%. Okay. So people definitely know that there is going to be a hike of 25 BPS minimum. So they have started discounting all those events from now onwards.
Right, so that's the sense coming in as far as very sensitive issues concerned. Inflation, it has been haunting the Indian markets for some time now, for months together, and in fact the RBI action has been another debating point, whether or not the RBI should go ahead with the hike. Of course, the expectations are that it will go ahead, and that, according to our expert, will really hurt the corporate sentiments. It will hurt earnings, it will hurt growth as a whole, and could also make some of the banking stocks take a beating in terms of their net interest margin. So that's a point of concern coming in at this point about inflation, and of course the consequent actions by the RBI. Let's move forward now on to the interesting ideas that we told you about. Our expert has picked for us one interesting counter which he believes will perform in the near 1 or 2 months for the investors, and the counter that we're talking about is GVK Power and Infrastructure at this point. GVK Power and Infra trading at 27 right now.
Yes.
Reasons why you've picked this for our viewers today?
See, because now the market is very dicey and it is range bound between 200 points. So you can't make any big bets on the large caps. So we have identified a counter where the risk to reward ratio is highly favorable for initiating a long positions. So for delivery basis, I suggest the investors to go for low profile stock like GVK Power and Infra, where the downside risk is very, very less. Whereas the return wise, you can expect a decent return of 10 to 15% in just 1 to 2 months time frame. Last week we gave about UCO Bank at 108 and it has delivered 11% return to you in just 21 days time frame. So like you can bet big on GVK APL, but please take delivery, don't take huge positions in F&O segment, because if you take position in F&O, the risk will be yours.
Right, so that's the sense coming in at this point. Now we're running out of time here. Let me just ask you this one final question. Now we did get a caller on silver at this point. and we have been discussing silver as a commodity. You mentioned that below 68 would be a good buy.
Yeah.
Is there any likelihood for silver to actually dip below 50,000 levels and that perhaps being an attractive level to buy at? Or do you think that the momentum is too hard and silver will only move forward from this point on?
See, as far as silver is concerned, I am not expecting any correction at any point below 57,000.
Okay.
So, more or less 7 to 8% correction, it can happen any moment, but that will be a wonderful opportunity to buy and load silver like anything. Definitely it is headed for 1 lakh. Only thing is you should have the patience to hold it.
So very, very bullish call coming in on silver at this point. Below 60,000, definitely load into silver, bet on it. 1 lakh looks good. The silver prices look good to hit 1 lakh. That's the sense coming in from our expert. Mr. Prasad, thanks a lot for joining in and sharing your time and your advice with us. It was lovely having you on this Monday afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, Ashwin.
Well, that's all the time that we have for the markets. At this point seem to be slipping lower. In fact, the Nifty has slipped even further. It's down by 74 points. The Sensex, meanwhile, is trading at 19,159, having slipped by 226. That's how the market is stacking up at around 2 o'clock. We'll, of course, be tracking how the markets close today. But, of course, we'll be back in just a little while with more news and updates for you from the city and from around the country. Keep watching NDTV Hindu.